and welcome back to the Fucking Rights Podcast. We're your hosts. This is just gonna be an episode of World Juniors. I didn't really plan the show this week. I forgot it was happening until like 15 minutes before the show, because Kat reminded me. She was like, where are the show notes? And I'm like, I didn't make them because I forgot it was Sunday.
It's fine. It's called holidays.
It's holidays. And it's not like we have much to talk about other than the World Juniors. Yeah, we can talk about training camp, because I feel like that was, like, kind of just starting as, like, we were wrapping up our last show. Yeah, it went fine. It went great.
Kent was there.
Yeah. Our last show was when? The 19th?
I think so.
The exact 19th. Yeah, so, yeah, everything went pretty good for, like, the rest of the week. Let's talk about how Kent didn't show up until, like, that day.
It's fine. He's there, and he's great, and he's thriving.
He's thriving on the McTavish line, although I have some thoughts about Mason McTavish, but you know, it's good. The lines are looking good. I like the lines so far. Yeah. Although, I'm sorry, Borgo, you're just not working with me on the Perfetti line.
It's fine.
Like, especially after the first pre-tourney game. Like,
yeah.
Just wasn't working. But I love how Dave Cameron just refuses to put Connor Bedard up there. Even though he fits, it works. It's so perfect.
They're just like, nah.
Yeah. Literally every time that they were on the ice together at, like, the same time, they were just in the offensive zone running around. There was a moment where Beck did, like, an entire loop around, like, Bowen did last year. And it was just an entire loop. And, like, it doesn't matter if he's not good in his own end when he doesn't spend any time in his own end.
Just don't put him in his own end. There.
Just
problem solved.
Exactly. Like, you can roll, like, 4 lines and whatnot, but he's fine. Doesn't he play the PK in Regina?
I think so.
I'm, like, 90% sure he penalty kills in Regina.
Because I remember we had a conversation about that at, like, the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Like, bro. Dave Cameron is playing Cole Perfetti on the penalty kill as opposed to Shane Wright. What, like, not, like, full-time, just when they need, like, a forward, because one of them is in the box. And I'm like, bro, Betts has never PK'd in his life. Like, he hasn't penalty killed in his entire life. No, he hasn't penalty killed with the Moose.
He probably has, but not in, like, a long time. Like, he probably... Sorry? Seth has probably done it in, like, Pee-wee or something.
Yeah, he probably did it maybe, like, a long time. Before the OHL.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
Before the OHL.
I don't think he played the PK in the OHL.
He definitely didn't.
Definitely not. I feel like that would have been something we knew if he played it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he hasn't played in, like, a solid maybe 4 years. And Dave Cameron's like, nah, we're just going to put him out here. Even though Shane Wright is, like, Patrice Bergeron.
Shane would be so good on the PK.
Shane is so good on the PK. Did you see? He had, like, 2 shorthanded goals last year in the U18.
See, he would fit in so well with the Habs.
I mean, okay. Do we want him to go to the Habs, or do we just want him to go to the Habs because we don't want him going to Arizona?
I want him to go to the Habs because the Habs suck. And I'm a Habs fan. And
but would he help them?
Probably.
He just bumped Nick Suzuki down. Your lines would still be messed up because your coach sucks.
Okay, but we'd have a better player.
That's true. That's true. Watch them draft Matt Savoie, though.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
First overall, instead of Shane Wright, Matt Savoie.
Can you imagine the outrage that would happen if the Habs did that?
Well, no, but they need to draft someone with, like, a French name, Kat.
That is true, but, like, oh my god, people would lose them.
You saw what happened with Mayu. We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
Like, all I'm gonna say, and Matt Savoie will be going. If the Habs don't get first overall, I guarantee you they're drafting him.
Oh,
even if they get second.
Yeah.
Because he's actually established himself as second now. I feel like most people are ranking him second. Where he deserves, honestly.
As he should.
Like,
I just want the Habs to not get screwed over by the lottery this year.
Were they screwed over last year?
No, not screwed over. I don't want the Habs to just mess up again.
There you go.
Like,
at the same time, though, Marc Bergevin isn't there anymore, so he can't draft badly anymore.
You think that's gonna stop them?
They can't. Gordon's a good drafter. He drafts well. He just doesn't develop well.
Yeah, but like, I still don't trust them.
Yeah. Anyway, camp went well. McTavish has looked okay. We've gotten lots of fun content from camp and like preseason. Yeah. It's been good. I honestly don't have any real notes on what happened. Mitchkov is still scary. I'm terrified of him.
He's so scary. I just want him to go away.
Yeah, could he leave?
Yeah.
Like, thanks, but he's also high key. He's super cocky about like, his ice play, which he should be. But
yeah, like rightfully so.
He wants the puck all the time. Yeah. Kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because he gets so many shots on goal and he actually scores on like less than 50% of them.
Yeah, he'll probably grow out of it though. I feel like it's like.
Yeah, I mean his KHL contract goes forever.
6 years.
Yeah. 6 years. So that's longer than Malkin's, right?
It goes till 2023, I think.
2023.
Or no, 2026.
But he's a late birthday.
Yeah.
He's technically in 04.
I think they said it goes till 2026 on the stream.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a long time.
Very, very long time.
And Fantilli stock just went up.
And Fantilli stock is skyrocketing.
It is skyrocketing. Have you seen? He's been good this year.
He's been so good.
We don't talk about the moment I had last night, okay? It was just a moment. I think.
That's the very first thing I saw when I woke up.
It's just that, I might be having a moment about Adam Fantilli. He's my age. He is literally my age.
That is
I'm
true.
allowed to have a thing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a thing. It was a thing. I had to remind myself that no. Yeah. Any other notes on like camp?
Not really. We got a
camp and the pre-tourney game. I feel like the pre-tourney game just established we need to take less penalties. I think that's like the one thing that's like glaringly obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, and that Kosa shouldn't start. Oh. And that Sebastian Kosa should not start.
I'm hoping it was just a bad game, but like.
Yeah. Well, Garen's starting today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Maybe they'll just ride him till the end. But it would suck if Kosa doesn't get like another chance because he's a late 02.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't get a chance to play, he's not going to play at the tourney. He's not going to play at the tourney. Yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe they give him the back-to-back.
Yeah.
Because it's Austria and then Germany?
Yeah.
They might put him in the Germany game. Or like what they did last year with Garen and Levi. Like, third period, the Germany game, they just put him in.
Yeah.
But that, I think, also was because Devin was high-key injured.
Right, because he broke his ribs in that game.
He broke his ribs during the Germany game.
Oh, God.
Right before his birthday, too. I forgot his birthday was the next day.
That's so sad. Honestly, like...
Yeah.
Great way to spend your birthday. Broken ribs.
Broken ribs,
Great birthday present.
Great birthday present. Alright, do you have any notes on training camp and the pre-training game?
Not really. I'm just really liking the content we're getting because, oh my god, I love it. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm loving the content too, man. Bar Down did a great job, first of all, with
oh my god, yes.
all their stuff.
The call out, like the one where they're like calling their teammates out, like
yes. Oh yeah,
yes. I love that. Man, everyone just like roasting other people. People being shocked. Like Owen, when Beth said him, he was like, "Oh my, me?" He said me. And he's so indignant about it.
And then you have Dylan Gunther, who's just like, yeah,
me.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny. All the stuff that's been coming out. And, like...
Caden singing?
Oh, yes, Caden singing with Mark Masters. Iconic. We got clips of Owen singing as well.
Oh, my God.
Through that.
Like, oh... And then, but at the beginning, when they were like, yeah, Caden used to be in choir, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, Grand Prairie Boys Choir.
That's so iconic.
From kindergarten to grade 2. I love how he, like, considers that, like, a, you know, like, an accomplishment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. I don't know. Other than that, do we want to talk about anything about, like, the boys? I know, Ari, you have, like, low-key, high-key kind of a thing going on right now for one of them.
No, please. It's so embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
It's not, okay.
I literally, like, talk about him every single day.
It's fine.
It's not okay.
Okay, yo, talk about Kent and Owen every single day.
Have you seen?
You see my timeline. Do you see my blog? It's literally just the boys... And then Kent and Owen sprinkled in. Like,
Q being like, stop shipping Kent and Mason. It's Kent and Owen.
Stop it! Stop it! I'm so angry about this. Everyone in my fucking tag was like, yeah, Kent and Mason. Kent and Mason. Mason has no personality, first of all. This shouldn't be allowed. No, don't start this. Because now everyone's just going to be like, oh, Kent and Mason, they're the sleeper ship of World Juniors. And I'm like, no. I've never seen a man more straight in my life.
Yeah.
I've never seen a man more straight in my life. Aside from Maddie Beniers. But
Maddie
and Briss have their moments.
Yeah.
That one photo in the restaurant, that was...
Yeah.
But no, Mason and Kent, no, it can't.
Did you see my tags on your post about it?
I did. I can't. People have been sending me messages all day. Like, you're absolutely right. Mason is so straight.
He's so... The only thing Mason and Kent have in common is their shared, their co-parenting of Connor Bedard.
No. That's what Kent and Shane have in common.
True.
Because Shane is Connor's parent. Mason is Connor's, like, older brother. Annoying older brother.
Yeah.
He has one personality trait, and he's running with it.
But it's so
Anyways,
funny. Because
continue, Ari.
Yeah, Ari, keep on going.
Well, there's not much to say. I'm just, normally posting about Ronan Seeley.
It's fine.
But it's so embarrassing because last week I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna project on Ronan Seeley, and this whole week it was just me projecting on him. So
it's fine.
Yeah, I feel like we've all kind of chosen have we all chosen a guy for this World Juniors?
I feel like Kent's always been my guy though.
Yeah, Kent's always been your boy. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really chosen anyone so far. I mean, I guess Owen, but like Owen.
It's Owen.
I always support him.
I was watching the game with my sister, and she was like, "Oh, these guys are kind of cute." And I was like, and then I started showing her like pictures of them, and she pointed out Connor and Ronan.
As she should for Ronan. And then, Power Seeley first pair though tonight.
Yeah. Wait.
Bro, that's gonna be cutest pair at World Juniors. Oh my God, Let's be honest.
Yes.
We love it.
And then she was like...
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't chosen a guy.
My sister was then like, Bedard is a really weird last name. I'm just going to call him Bread.
Bread.
Connor Bread.
Connor Bread. Yeah. I mean, I haven't really chosen a guy. I mean, I could choose Owen in theory because he's a Sabres prospect. Like, works out, but I'm always backing Owen, so like it doesn't really count.
It's fine.
I mean, I could go Olin, my boy. Shane, Connor. I love everyone on the team.
Yeah.
Gonna be really minus Will Cooley. They say it Cooley on the broadcast.
They said Cooleye.
Cool. Isn't it Cooleye? Like,
yeah, I think it's Cooleye.
But they said it Cooley on the broadcast.
I heard both.
Like, rhymes with Ghoulie. Cooley as in rhymes with Ghoulie. Like, I don't know. I don't like him. He does nothing but take bad penalties. So do with that what you will. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna choose a boy, like midway through. I feel like it's just gonna end up being Owen. Like
it's always Owen.
It's always Owen. And since me and Ari kind of bashed him at Worlds, yo, that was kind of
iconic.
And then we did the same thing with Ronan.
Oh my gosh, I know.
And now they're playing on a pairing together.
Yo, look at that!
No, it's we used to hate them, but now we love them pairing.
Yes, exactly.
No, it's the enemies to lovers trope pairing.
Yes. Yeah, Owen or maybe Shane. I feel like Shane's my guy. I feel like I vibe with Shane. Like, spiritual.
Yeah.
You know?
Middle-aged men.
And Garen. Garen's also my guy. Him with his Devin Levi mask. Yeah. Which we confirmed is Devin's. Speaking of Devin on the mask, because his mom retweeted my tweet about it.
Yeah.
On Twitter. Which, like, cool, I guess. It's gonna get put to good use. He might wear it today, actually.
Yeah. It's like, because, like, I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's like Canada goalie. And I zoomed in, and I was like, that's the Heritage jersey. Oh, my God.
That's the Heritage jersey. And I looked at the number, and I was like, that's number 1. That's Devin.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the jersey. I saw number 1, and my mind went to Devin. Like,
no, I saw, like, the single maple leaf, and I was like, that's Devin.
That's Devin. I'm like, bro, that's such bestie vibes. Because he made, like, a promise.
Like,
and we're going to do it. We're going to do it this year.
He's like,
we have to. Look, I have no contingency plan if we don't win.
My contingency plan is to cry.
Yeah. Cry and probably be scarred and traumatized forever. Ever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah,
Ari, what about you? Do you have a contingency plan?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be cry. Like, whatever happens, I'm gonna cry. So.
Yeah. Whatever happens, tears are coming.
Let's hope it's happy tears.
Yeah.
And, like, with that, we can kind of move into, like, predictions, I guess. Of, I don't know, best forward, best defenseman, MVP, best goalie. What do you guys think about that?
Best forward is going to be Kent. Best defenseman is going to be Owen. And best goalie is going to be Dylan Grant. That's it. No, those are the predictions.
I feel like it never all comes from one team, but
one of them is going to win something. Otherwise, I will riot.
Yeah, for sure. And like medal predictions too. We can go into that.
I could say
I'm gonna say for tournament MVP, I'm gonna go Fetz. Best forward, I'm gonna go Kent.
Wait,
best defenseman.
If Fetz wins MVP, he's probably also gonna win best forward.
That's the thing. Trevor didn't win it last year. He won MVP, but Dylan got best forward.
That is true, because Dylan is better than him.
Dylan was better than him. He scored more goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Trevor scored, like, nothing. He had, like, what? He had less. Way less. I think he had more assists. He had, like, 3 goals.
I think he only had, like, 1 less goal than Dylan.
Okay. Dylan still had more goals. And in my heart, Dylan is better, still.
Dylan is super
better. Ari, how much do you hate that Trevor's on the Ducks and you actually, like, cheer for him?
Oh, I know. I try not to cheer for him, like... I know that sounds bad. Like, I cheer for everyone, but then Trevor's like, okay, like, you do you.
You do you.
No, because they usually put him on when, like, we're about to lose or something. I'm like, make the goal, you know, bro? But he's so cocky about it, too, and I hate it.
That's the same vibe as me watching college hockey, like, right after World Juniors and be like, I still hate you, and I still hate you, and I still hate you, and you, and you.
See, that doesn't happen with me, because I just watch the OHL. No, the NHL, and occasionally the CHL, but I just watch the Ice, and the Ice have no one I can hate. Because they're all Canadian anyway, so I can't hate them. Oh my god, Carson!
I forgot about him for a second.
Forgot that he was on the team for like a hot minute. Yeah, I love him. He's gonna be
great.
So good for us. I hope he gets more ice time and he doesn't play like 5 shifts a night. Like Braden. Still pissed off about that, by the way.
Oh
But he got a gold medal by playing absolutely like I don't think he played more than 10 minutes that entire tournament. No. Like if you add all his ice time together.
No work, full rewards.
Exactly. And we got good photos out of it too, so that's great. Yeah, I was saying, so MVP I want Fetz to win. Top forward I want Kent. Top defenseman obviously I want Owen. I don't think Garen's gonna get top goaltender.
You never know.
You never know.
It's Team Canada.
That Devin Levi mask is gonna.
It's
gonna give him the Devin vibes.
Pulling out random goaltenders who just so happen to be extremely randomly good. That's their specialty, okay?
Hey, Garen was around last year. He isn't like randomly good.
True, but you know. Like,
yeah, I think I'm gonna say for best goaltender, I'm gonna say Wallstad.
Yeah.
I think that's a good pick for best goaltender.
How
about you, Ari? What are your picks for MVP, forward, defenseman, goaltender?
I mean, mine are pretty much the same, you know? Just projecting Team Canada. MVP, I don't know, honestly. I'm just going to go with, I don't know. We'll do Fetz because, like, Revenge Tour, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Revenge Tour,
And then probably Kent and Owen for forward and defenseman. And then goalie.
Hayden, man.
And then for goalie, I mean, I don't know. Any of the goalies except Team Canada.
It's fine. Me neither.
Fine. Drew Comesso. I'm just kidding. No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't. Not a chance.
He's not even. He's so bad.
He goes through phases, you know? Like, sometimes...
They better hope it's a good phase. They have no one behind him. If Garen messes up, we have Kosa. And Kosa's not going to mess up if Garen messes up.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Isn't that so nice to have actual good goaltending?
Yeah.
Last year, us not knowing who Garen was.
That was the mood. Yeah. Actually, no, I knew who he was because of the pregame suit pics. Yeah.
He was in some of them. I remember that.
Yeah.
Him and Jamie walked in a lot together.
Yeah, exactly. And I liked Jamie, so it's like, who's that?
Yeah, I liked... No. I didn't like Jamie, in fact. I mean, I kind of did only start scanning him after the tournament. Like, if we're going to be really honest.
I took one look at, like, his cute, awkward face and was like, him.
Nah, I just chose Dylan. Just. I made a choice. That was a choice, I would say. Yeah, and then medals. What do you guys think?
Canada,
Gold, silver, bronze.
Canada, Sweden, USA.
I kind of want to say the same. I want to say Canada gold. I do want to say Sweden silver. But I also... Okay, I want a revenge game, but at the same time, I'm terrified what would happen if we actually got to that point.
The stress and the flashbacks and the trauma.
I would just accept that we were losing. Like, do you realize this? I would just accept, we're losing, and we're getting a silver medal again, and Feth is gonna cry, and so is Hayden, and it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun.
You see why we can't play the US?
No, we can't. So I'm gonna say Canada, Sweden, and then bronze. I don't know. I feel like there's just something about the USA this year.
Screaming 2019.
I don't feel like they have it. They don't have it.
It's screaming 2020. You lose in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Yeah, they just don't have it, and I feel like Finland would be probably the better pick.
I want to say that, but I also just on paper they're so good. I feel like I don't know.
But on paper they're good, but also like if you look at like the lineup, it doesn't have as much high end talent. Do you know what? There's not.
To me, they do.
There's depth talent. I'll say that. Because, outside of maybe, the first line, you have unproven players. You have,
I don't know.
Chaz Lucius is coming off, a severe injury. Logan Cooley is an unknown.
Let me pull up their roster.
Because, Maddie's great.
You have...
but he's also, does he compare to Shane? This is eliteness level compared to Shane. If we're talking just line-on-line matchups.
But, the thing with the U.S. is, a lot of them have played together. They already have chemistry, right? They already have...
Well, we see that Team Canada just blossoms chemistry out of nowhere.
Berard and Beniers played together their 2 years at the NTP. And they played together last year. They have their shit together, right?
Yeah, but if outside of them, what do they have?
Matthew Knies.
You know what I mean?
They have Matt Coronado playing on the third line.
That's true. Matt Coronado is very good. But, you see what I'm saying? They don't have, they don't have the wow factor.
I get
I'll say. They don't have the wow factor. They have a lot of depth pieces who play grinding games. Similar to how Boards was talking about, the US, the 2020 year. It was a lot of, just, grinding out wins and stuff. Because,
I don't know. Maybe it's my NCAA biases, but, they're not that bad.
They're not bad. I'm not saying they're bad. I still think they finish in, 4th. I don't think that they can be worse than Russia. I don't think that they can be worse than Russia.
I feel but they can beat Finland though. I know they choked in the pre-turn, but they can beat Finland.
Oh yeah, they choked.
They can still beat Finland. They choked.
Yeah, Finland doesn't have a lot of high-end talent too. I will admit that.
Right?
I'll say that the bronze, if it comes down between Finland and the USA again, I only give the tie to Finland because of what happened last year. In the semis, where Team USA nearly lost, and then they somehow won.
They won in overtime. Arthur Kaliev.
Boo. In another life,
that wouldn't have
happened. In the multiverse,
they would have lost.
Of universes, there is a universe in which Finland wins that game.
Finland would have won that game, and Canada would have played Finland, and they would have won. But we don't live in that universe.
Unfortunately. But yeah, I think, just between them, I think Finland plays such a structured game.
Yeah.
They're the same every year. And it's kind of impressive, not gonna lie.
It's very impressive.
They're just the same every year, and it's how? How do You get new players every year, but you play the same every year.
I think it's because the way their country's development system is, it's like all of their players are
kind of
like,
same with Sweden, but Sweden just kind of chokes.
Yeah, like all of their players are kind of developed the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So like they kind of play all the same style.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But like, yeah, I feel like the USA, there's just something missing.
I don't know.
Like, Matty is like a great scorer, and
you know what's missing with the USA?
But he's not.
Sanderson favors what's missing with the US. That's what's missing.
Well, we didn't get Power Clark either, so
okay, but Sanderson and Favor are both on the team, right? They're both on the team. You just move him up one pairing, and it works. And it's beautiful. But no.
But they said no. Kat. And they have Luke Hughes playing third pair. That's what I find funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Playing third pair.
It should be Sanderson, Faber, Clevin, Hughes, Kaiser, Moore. That's what the pairing should be.
Yeah, well, we're not getting Power Zellweger anymore either. We're getting Sealy, which is like kind of four steps below what we wanted. I'm sorry, Ronan. Like we have to admit. Howard Drysdale, nah, because Jamie's in the NHL. Then we have Power Clark, no, because they cut Brandt. And then we wanted Power Zellweger. The bar is here now, by the way. And then Power Sealy is like, way.
Oh, okay, see, we've already established that the coaching staff's stupid. Right?
They're admittedly kind of stupid.
The U.S.
Like, I feel like the end of the Russia game, Dave Cameron kind of just let Perfetti, right, Bedard kind of just go crazy.
As he should. But like,
as he should, and I hope he continues that. Because Mark Masters didn't tweet the lines.
Oh, he did. I think he did.
No, he didn't. He only tweeted the defensive pairings.
I think he... For today's game?
No.
He's tweeted the...
From practice last night.
Oh.
Because I don't think he's tweeted anything from today. Because I don't think they've practiced today.
No, apparently they have practiced because...
It's 9 a.m.
Well...
in Edmonton.
Apparently, 26 minutes ago, Logan Stankoven...
Okay. So while we were recording, he took his time.
Yeah. So, oh god. Oh my god. Okay.
How bad are these?
Totally. Apparently they're scratching Stankoven and O'Rourke.
Okay. Too mad about that. Although I wish it was Sebrango and not O'Rourke.
Yeah.
But
kind of mad.
Stankoven didn't make sense.
They have Stankoven for Carlisle.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Stankoven for Carlisle, but like it kind of makes sense. Stankoven will play the Germany game. Yeah. I guarantee you he plays the Germany game.
But we have it's Perfetti, Wright, Bordeaux, Johnson, McTavish, Bork, Neighbors, Greg, Sordif, Carlisle, Desmaye, Gunther, and then Connor's playing.
Bordeaux did not work on that line. They created nothing while he was on the ice with them.
Not a luck.
Yeah. It was not good. It might have been good in practice. It was not good in the pre-tourney game. At least just the checks. We have tons of time. I looked at the pre-tourney, like the preview that Team Canada puts out. We are 17-1-2 all time against the Czech. 17-1-2.
Remember when the world team lost to Latvia last year?
Don't even talk about that. Yeah, don't talk about the world team. That team still won, by the way.
Yeah, but just saying.
Somehow they still won after dropping the first 3. It's like the most Cinderella run I've ever seen.
Oh my god, it's the most Cinderella run ever. It was like they saw us like lose all hope, and we were like, we can't have that.
I didn't even watch the Norway game. I didn't watch any of the games after.
Until
like the semis.
I didn't watch the first game after They lost their third one, and then they won that game.
But no. I was like, oh, it's Italy. It was like either Italy or Norway. It was one of them. True. And I was like, oh, it's Italy. Obviously they won.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. And then they won again, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I started watching.
I think I started watching in the quarters. That's what I remember.
I don't remember when I started rewatching.
Because they beat Russia in the quarters, right? They were the last team in, and they beat Russia, who were the first seeded team.
Yeah. And then, okay, yeah. And then they pulled out some magical shit.
Some magic against the USA.
Yeah.
Rip Maddie for not playing in that game.
You know how excited I was at the beginning of the tournament for Maddie and Owen to play each other?
But then Maddie was scratched the first USA game. And then Maddie was injured the second game.
Thanks a lot, USA Hockey.
Hey, USA Hockey is do or die. I wish Team Canada had something like that. Although, the USA one's kind of stupid.
Yeah. I think it's a thing from the NTDPA thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know the song. It just makes me sad.
Canada has Hey Baby. We have Hey Baby.
I'm so ready for that to be the goal song full time again. Because they do so well every time they have Hey Baby as the...
I know, like...
They make it the permanent goal song, and maybe you'll win 5 in a row again.
Pull a 20... You get the permanent Hey Baby, and then you can pull a 2020 all over again.
Yeah. Exactly. Like... I think... so 2020 used it, and then I think it was Cale Makar's year. Which year would that have been? 2018.
And they won that year as well.
They won that year as well. And I don't think they used it in 2019.
No, because they lost.
Yeah, because they lost. It shows there's a history of Hey Baby making Canadian teams do well.
Hey Baby is a good luck charm.
Yeah. We need another video of them singing after they... I don't want to say
after
it.
After they bleep.
Curse bad luck.
Yeah.
But we need another video like the 2021.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was amazing. 2020 was just a time.
That was such a
before
good year.
COVID.
Oh my god. That was the last good thing to happen that year.
There were 3 months left in that year before COVID. Cat.
That was the last good thing to happen that year. Actually, no. The Leafs losing to the Zamboni driver. That was...
Yes! That was the best thing. I laughed. I was a Leafs fan. I still like the Leafs. But I remember laughing.
I turned on the game, and my friend texted me and was like, you have to watch the Leafs game. And I was at skating practice, so and then I got home, and I turned on the game. And I was like, oh, they just suck. Okay, that's nothing new. And then I saw that there was a Zamboni driver.
Zamboni driver
in
net.
Goal! I lost it. It was funny.
Love it though. Love it.
Big.
Yeah, Hey Baby is gonna give us good luck, hopefully. I really hope it gives good luck. We are 2-0 with Hey Baby as the goal song.
Exactly.
We just need to keep it forever. I'm so glad they didn't bring back Loud. Oh my god. Oh my god. If they had brought back Loud, I would have lost it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have lost it.
That's not allowed to happen.
No. They could have brought back the U18 one too, but Brant's was not there to support it. Yeah. Hope they do to Team Sweden what they did to Team Sweden last year.
They better. Oh my god.
Yeah, they better. As soon as they said they were talking about Hlinka Gretzky, 2019.
Oh yeah.
And like the gold medal game with Russia there, and I was like, oh god, if that repeats this year, I'm done. Sorry, cannot. Askarov is bad though. Oh, Askarov.
He has not learned how to hold. He has learned how to hold his stick, but he has not learned how to stop a puck. So
he hasn't learned how to control rebounds.
The same thing.
his rebound control is awful. Like,
I mean, I like it because
and the way he like moves is so weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like he like bounces.
I feel like I was watching Team Russia skate actually, and that I don't know. Russia skating is really weird to me as well. I don't know why.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's just like him because I've never seen a goalie do that. He like goes like this. He moves like this, like across.
It's weird.
It's weird and it's not good. To be really honest, he's looked so subpar. Like even Russia's defense was really bad, but I'd say he could have easily had 2 of those goals.
But he didn't, and Kent got a goal
period.
And an assist.
He could have had at least 2 of those. I would say he should have had. He should have had the first one. I will say he should have had the first one where McTavish was like standing in front of the net. He should have just extended his pad.
Yeah.
Like.
But he
was
didn't.
Just slow on that one. But he didn't. I'm trying to think what the third goal was. So I remember the fourth one.
I don't remember anything from that game, to be honest.
Oh, okay. No, I remember something. Okay, I remember the second one. The second one was Ridley Gregg. I remember this. Ridley's was literally because of his bad rebound control. He should have had 3 of them, honestly. And then the Kent goal was because of a 3-on-1. So he couldn't have stopped that, obviously.
And also it's Kent. So like.
Yeah, and also it's Kent. Yeah. And then the Cormier goal, he got fooled by Connor friggin' Bedard standing in front of the net, faking a shot. Did you see that?
So
Did you
funny.
see the replay on that?
That was so funny. I love
He
that.
literally thought Connor had the puck. Like, his tracking was just really bad there. Man, like. I don't even. And, okay, he obviously got danced out of his jock by both Bedard and, oh, well, no, just Mason, because the other goalie was in for the Bedard goal.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, he's just been bad. Bad. And I'm glad, you know?
I love that.
Sorry, Askarov.
I love it when other team goalies are bad. It's great for me.
Yeah. Drew Comesso, when?
He's already bad. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, none of the goals were scored against him. Well, 1 goal was scored against him in the pre-tourney game. But then the other ones were on Silverstein.
Yeah.
On the power play. And, like, yeah, I don't know. Comesso was good, I guess. Wallstat got a shutout. And I'm, like, kind of terrified of him. But that's okay.
It's also Sweden. Sweden's just terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Sweden's just good. And, you know what? We've already beaten him once at
U18.
U8 at Hlinka. That's
right.
The right. You remember, right?
Yeah.
That's in the whole goal perfetti shootout moment.
That's beautiful.
It was beautiful. Yeah. Like, do we have anything else to say about like World Juniors pre-tournament stuff? And then we'll talk kind of more about, like, generally today.
Really? Cat was
really,
great.
Yeah, don't really have anything else to
and
say.
he looked very cute, so.
I think that's just a regular for Ken.
Yeah,
Ken,
but, like, he was doing it in a Team Canada jersey, so, like.
Team Canada jersey, yeah.
No, that makes everything.
So I guess then
better.
notes for today. I would say, I guess, like, the big thing is just win. I don't care by how many. Just win.
Yeah.
The Czechs will probably only give up maybe 5. Maybe.
Yeah.
They're pretty good defensively.
Yeah.
But I still expect you to win. Don't make this, like, questionable, okay? I still expect you to win. Please win.
Don't pull a world.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pull a world.
Don't pull a world. And who knows? Maybe you can beat them like you did at U18s.
Yes.
They won their, like, what, 10-0?
I think. A lot. By a lot.
A lot. But we don't need you to do that. You're already going to murder Austria in, 3 days?
Oh, I think...
2. They play on the 28th against Austria.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're already going to murder Austria in 2 days. So like...
And also, if you don't win by a lot, the expectations are lower. Mm-hmm. And there is not as much backlash if you lose.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. I think the bigger goal, too, is just look good. Yeah. Don't look sloppy. Look good. Don't get into too many penalties. Don't get into penalty trouble. Less penalties, please. Ridley Gregg, I love I hate Ridley Gregg, but I also love Ridley Gregg trying to draw every penalty he can.
He pulled a reverse Uno card.
He pulled a reverse Uno card, yeah. We really thought he was going to get the first penalty. Turns out he drew the first penalty.
As he should.
As he should, yeah. You know what? If he gets maybe less than, I'll say, 5 penalties, like, over the whole tournament, that's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
Oh, do we want to talk about the amount of brunettes on this team? Because apparently that's a thing now.
Kent's a blonde. Sorry.
Kent's blonde. I don't care.
Brent Brochu is blonde.
Kent is blonde.
Connor Bedard is blonde.
Connor's like dirty blonde, I feel like.
Well, so is Kent.
Yeah. They're still blonde.
They're still blonde.
It just, if the lighting isn't good enough, then it looks brown. But it's blonde.
Kent is blonde. Connor is blonde. Brett Brochu is blonde.
You can't look at headshots.
Jake Neighbors blonde. Jake Neighbors is blonde.
Yeah, Jake Neighbors is blonde.
Yeah.
Caden just sticks out because he's like the most blonde.
He's platinum blonde. He is like I put hair dye in my hair blonde.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Goal is just look good. I don't care if you win by like a lot. I would be happy because I'd love to see the boys get goals. But like,
just win and don't look bad.
Yeah, win and look good.
Yes.
Look good. Like, don't look sloppy. Just look good. And, yeah, I'm actually really kind of scared for Finland, though, on the 31st.
I'm so scared for Finland.
Because if we don't win the division...
We might have to play the U.S.
We won't play the U.S.
We might have to play the U.S.
We'd play 3. We'd play the 3 seed. Which will probably be Russia.
Yeah.
Which is a lot harder than we'd get, Slovakia in the first round? If we're going predictions-wise.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder. But, like...
Please be
at the same time, if we got the U.S., I'd like to see it in the quarters.
Yeah.
So we can get our revenge. And then we can move on and win.
Move on. We get closure.
We can get closure on that chapter of our lives.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna come out and want to beat the U.S.
Fats and Kaden and Dylan are gonna be so pissed. They're gonna see those jerseys and be like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you. Yes, exactly. But that's probably, even though I don't want them to lose to Finland, that's probably the perfect tournament in my mind. You beat the U.S. in the quarters. You get your revenge. Then you focus on the rest of the tournament, and then you know.
Yeah. You get closure, and then you can just move on and win.
Exactly. That would be, like, my perfect tournament.
Yes.
But also, I'm scared to death of the U.S.
Oh my god, I'm so scared of them. And also, like...
I say we just don't.
But the U.S. is like... What emotional impact do you think seeing Maddie cry is going to have on you? Like...
I feel like it would be less of an impact if it was Kent or Owen.
True, but like...
Because do we care that much about Maddie? It's just Maddie. He'll be fine.
I don't know. I have emotional attachment issues to them.
Yeah, well, we have emotional attachment issues to this team.
Yeah, that is true. It's because, like, Michigan...
Love how...
Because the Habs were so bad last year. So, like, my college teams were, like, my only source of happiness. So, yeah, now I'm just attached to all of them.
Yeah. Speaking about, like, NHL teams, yeah, the NHL's on pause. Still. They come back, I think, on the 28th.
I think so. I don't know. I think they...
Although, I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah. World Junior's really out here asserting its dominance.
As it should.
We can be the only hockey played.
In December.
In December at Christmas.
Yes.
Like, bro, I love that for them, though.
They're so valid.
They're so valid.
Fuck the NHL.
And, like, everyone's going to be watching.
Yes.
Which is going to be so
but
interesting.
Also, it's like, I have this very strong urge to gatekeep people, you know?
Oh my god, same! Do we feel the same way? I want to gatekeep the World Juniors boys so bad.
But, like, I can't, right? Like, I can't, but I want to. Like,
I want to.
Like, Kent is mine, okay? Y'all weren't here 6 months ago. Y'all don't deserve to be here now. You know?
Exactly. Or, like, yeah, I just feel like, especially with the World Juniors boys, because, like, everyone's kind of, like, getting into them now because there's, like, no other hockey on. And I'm like, bro, where were you 6 months ago making roster predictions and crying when Brant Clark didn't make this team?
Where were you during the summer showcase?
Where were you? Screaming. Where were you during summer camp?
Oh.
Like, that's my
exactly
feeling. Like, don't just pay attention to them because they're the only hockey on right now. Pay attention to them year round. Is this how Scouts feel? Is this how, like, Lauren feels?
I think this must be how, like, amateur Scouts feel. Like,
yeah, like, gatekeeping the boys.
But also they can't because it's their job to tell everyone about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I want to gatekeep at least one of them. Y'all can't have Ken. Y'all can't have Owen.
I want to gatekeep. See, I feel like Owen we're already too far gone with Owen.
That's true.
Like, I'm gatekeeping Ken. Like, this is mine.
I feel like I should gatekeep Fats. I'm gonna be really honest.
You can't gatekeep. It's Fats.
Like, I know, but I want to. Everyone's gonna be like, I want to. Where were you last year?
Literally, like.
Literally. Ari, do you have a boy that you want to gatekeep other than Ronan?
I mean, I love Maverick, but, like, I also don't want to gatekeep him because no one ever talks about him. Like, someone talk about him, please.
He's so cute.
I know.
Did you see his silly photos with Kent and Owen and Mason? He's adorable. I love him. Although, he shouldn't be on PP1. That's my one thing. Yeah. He kind of does nothing on PP1. But
someone told me he looks like Jamie. I'm like, I kind of see it, but at the same time, I don't.
He doesn't really look like Jamie.
Not really.
Just pale-faced white boys.
I feel like all white boys, people.
They're all white and pale.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
Yeah, I feel like you should gatekeep Mason. Ari.
Yeah. Oh my god. No one even liked him though.
Whoa!
Like, no offense. Sorry, Mason.
I mean, is she wrong or is she wrong?
No, I'm gonna gatekeep Mason from the rest of the Ottawa fans. Right? Like, for someone from the be like, oh my god, Mason McTavish from Ottawa. Oh my god, that's when my gatekeep's gonna kick in.
Mm-hmm. Like, I might gatekeep Olin, not gonna lie. If he has, like, a good tournament, I might gatekeep him.
Where were you, like, 9 months ago?
Where were you at U18s?
Where were you at U18s when he was just,
When he took PP1 from Brant.
Yeah.
Like, where were you?
Oh my god, the picture with him with the trophy after U18s? He was so cute.
gatekeep Carson for next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were you at U18s? Where were you when he carried Wisconsin on his fucking back?
Exactly. But also I feel bad because, like, I want everyone to appreciate them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I want everyone to appreciate them in all of their glory. But, like...
But also...
They're mine.
Yeah, they're mine. Sorry, you guys can't like Corson, okay? I mean, Corson next year is gonna be something to compare.
Yeah.
They better put them together, I swear to God. If they end up putting, like, Carson, Clark, it's not gonna hit the same.
It's not.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna hit the same as hearing the announcers mess up.
Yeah, exactly. It's not gonna hit the same as hearing the announcers mess up their names and everything. Like, it just won't work. Yeah, we don't really have the CHL update because, like, the CHL teams are all on break. NCAA teams are all on break.
Everyone's on break.
Everyone's on break, but the World Juniors boys.
Exactly. Like.
Or on COVID shutdowns.
Yeah. So the COVID
Yeah.
or break or both.
Or both, yeah.
Or both.
But I will say Alex Turcotte.
They called him up and sent him down again.
They literally do it every time. It's so sad.
So sad. And then they call Quentin up and he immediately gets COVID.
Oh, yeah.
It's all that if they didn't call Quentin up, he probably wouldn't have gotten COVID.
Yeah. They called them up at the same time and I thought they were actually gonna play them, but then they just sent Alex back down.
Well, you know, maybe they want them to, like, play together.
Yeah, but why do they call up Alex, like, once every 3 weeks and then send him back down?
Literally.
It's so depressing.
Like, the day of or the day after?
The day after, I think.
Yeah.
I feel so, like, how many times has this guy must have been like, oh, I've gotten called up, this is my chance, and then the organizer's been like, no. Actually, no.
Actually, no. Like, man, he's so unlucky.
I feel so bad for him. Trying to play.
I wish. Yeah, just let him play. Dude, Arthur Kaliev has played, like, what, close to 100 games now? Probably 82 at least. A full 82.
Okay. He's played a lot, though.
Because he's played a lot. Like, man. Turks is really the forgotten one here. They're trading him at the end of the season.
He's not even bad, right? Like, he's not playing badly. They just don't like him.
They might trade him at the trade deadline. To be really honest.
He's played 30 NHL games.
I was way off. But that's still more than Turks.
It's a lot more than Turks.
Turks has played exactly 0. And, yeah, it's just weird. It's just, I don't like it. Man, just call Turks up and let him stay.
Yeah.
At least for a week.
There's only one game.
Yeah, just let him, like, play one game.
Yeah. Just one. I feel like they're on their way to trading him at the deadline. For their playoff
hope they do,
push.
Actually. Because at this point, they're never going to play him.
Look. Turks to the Sabres?
But then the trauma, like Peyton and Devin and Dylan are going to be
Oh, yeah. But it's better than Trevor.
It's better than Trevor.
Right? Apparently, for Eichel, they were asking for Trevor, Jamie, and two other picks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is insane. Because I wouldn't want Trevor on this team.
Not like they got them.
I want Trevor nowhere near Dylan. Thanks.
Keep them as far as possible. I want them to fight. You know?
I kind of do want them to fight.
I want Dylan to just beat the shit out of him.
Knock his teeth out.
You know?
Knock the mouth guard out of his mouth like he did with the other guy.
Because Dylan would so beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Trevor wouldn't even try. Trevor's a scaredy cat, man. That video of him with the Ducks did. That was funny, though. I will admit that was
really
funny.
Oh, the bear?
Yeah.
You see Jamie's
He was
reaction?
literally so scared.
You see Jamie's reaction to that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Immediate reaction to hug this bear.
He's so cute.
Mm-hmm. I love him. I miss him. Where's he at? With Hampus, I guess. Watching Elf.
Yeah, I'm just watching Kristen.
Yeah. Is that it for the show today? Pretty much. We literally have no NHL news because the NHL has been on break.
More people got COVID. That's the news there.
Yeah, more people got COVID. I mean, today we are playing the first game of World Juniors. It's gonna be exciting. I might not be home, but I'm gonna try my darn friggin' best.
Just watch it on your phone.
My phone is out of data. Because I used it all up for this month. Because I thought we were just gonna be at home most of the break.
Aren't you gonna be at someone's house?
I said 6:30. We have to leave, so we can get home by 7.
Well, if you're at somebody's house, you can just get their Wi-Fi password.
That's true. I'm gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I'll be there hopefully, and I'll have posts queued up for when we inevitably have to play Hey Baby.
Yes.
Because we're not gonna get shut out.
They're definitely not getting shut out.
No.
It's Canada, like.
It's Canada. Yeah. Although I like that the Czechs, they are more competitive than what we had last year.
Yes, which is good.
Which I like. Yeah. That's good that we get Russia and then the Czechs and then we have like some easy games and then
Finland.
So it's like a good balance. Yeah, any last thoughts on World Juniors and stuff this year?
Please don't break my heart again.
Please.
That's the thought.
I don't know what I'll do.
You know, I'm this close to flying to Edmonton. Like, just to beat the shit out of someone if they lose. Like,
I'll join you. I have places to stay. I have contacts.
Yeah.
Places to stay.
If they lose, we're flying to Edmonton. And, like...
I'm going to the hotel and beating people up.
No, we'll go
I know the hotel. It's not hard to find the hotel.
Yeah. We'll just go kick Dave Cameron in the face.
Yeah. Put Connor Bedard on the first line. Thanks. Alright. Ari, do you have anything you want to say? Do you want to give us a send-off about Ronan? Anything to say about him?
No. Just appreciate Maverick Bork. That's my thought today.
Valid.
Yeah, appreciate the boys.
Yeah.
Today's a Maverick day.
Alright. That's it then. I'll see you guys.